your name on the roll call list. 055 1111 997. Get your name on the roll call list. 055 1111 997. Kwabena Ofori Dansumisa from DC. Tuned in live from DC. The great Kobe IV himself. Somewhere in Community 9 is the great Ajingo. Somewhere in Nungwa is Laurentia. Good evening to you. Just arrived in Tema from Akwamufie. Shem mixing Yeboah. Bros Barbecue. Giorgio at Manfia Kwiapen. Greetings to Osar Berima and Sasa Sreku. Papa Ansah Teshinungwa Estate. Papa Ansah, it's been a while. Good evening to you. Eugenia Sintimedi. Ariel Entry. Good evening to you. Good evening to the crew of Digicraft. KT Dansumisa, KK Dansumisa, Nanayao Dansumisa, and the whole crew of Digicraft, King Solomon Junction. Great innovators and great marketers. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube, on Joy 99.7 FM. Maybe you want to see my red scarf, you can, log on and see my red scarf. Lawyer Martin Pebu, good evening to you. Lawyer Marcel Mbia, good evening to you. And the legendary Odote Ni Odote. Nakpe, good evening to you. And Okok Pele, good evening to you. Nakpe and Okok Pele, I already are singing the sick tune, These are the young opinionators. Pickles in Tema, I see you. Lennox from Dewu Equiapem. Lennox Adu, good evening to you. Malik has just sent me a picture of me in the studio. Good evening to you, Malik. Which part of the continent are you in? Oh, good evening to you again, Odote, Odote, and family. Hey, Steve, everybody around Koforidua, find Stephen Jampo for me, please. There's anyone around Koforidua, please find me Stephen Jampo, because he hasn't registered. Well, playtime is over. Let me see Cho Cross. And we start the way we start. Folks, until the lions have their own victorians, the tales of hunting would always glorify the hunter. And you know, I will say that again. Well, folks, I said until the lions have their own historians, the tales of hunting would always glorify the hunter. Hello and welcome to the most opinionated hour on radio and the nation's thought-provoking hour. I am Nana Ansah Kwao IV, Chief of the Little Republic of Akwemu Edumasa. And I say thank God it's Monday. Another fine opportunity to meet up as one people, to gather round as one people and perform radio's finest ritual. A ritual I call That's My Opinion. Only on Joy 99.7 FM. Mondays at this time. Make it a date, make it a point, tune in and join us. And our topic today, folks, addicted to voting. Addicted to voting. And let me say, let us all gather and make truth good. Folks, addicted to voting. As a people, we have almost an inelastic tolerance towards everything, towards many things. An inelastic tolerance towards many, many things. I don't want to go through the list. In fact, Not only are we tolerant, but sometimes we actually go even further to strongly defend things that go against our own human rights or human abuses. Yeah, because I will come and defend it. Party positioning depending, of course, depending on where you stand and which era and which time, you can defend. You have people defending the undefensible. So as for our tolerance level, it's very high, almost inelastic. Folks, look, if you like, just organize constituency rat-catching elections. Constituency rat-catcher elections. Then just stand by and witness how it goes. The arguments, the passion, rejection, protest, court injunctions, aggression, extra security personnel, just so that we don't kill each other. Folks, I remember the last election, last general election, Ablekuma North, how Kumsing visits the polling station, which is not her polling station. There's some confusion, some commotion. Folks, and this guy in the white smokes literally comes charging and flying, literally flying towards Hawa in rage. And you think, his father, turned to Superman in the next minute, all because of voting. Obi Papa, on Namriam, we're too Namriam, literally. Why? Why? Because of voting. So, folks, as for voting, regardless of all the things that we are tolerant about, and as for voting, no matter how strong or brave you are, do not touch our voting, because that's where we draw the line. You can deny us everything, you can refuse us everything, but that's where we draw the line. You dare not say you will not bring that ballot box every 4 years for us to queue and vote. No way. It's not up for discussion. So here we are, the Constitutional Review Commission has come up with recommendation. And as part, one of the recommendation is a 5-year term. And all of a sudden, people have started panicking. Does it mean we have to wait for 5 years before we vote again? It's like, what are we going to do for 5 years if we're not going to vote? Then, I'm sure if they say we have to vote every year and a half, there are people who are happy to queue up every 18 months to go and vote. They won't have any qualms about it at all. And probably even campaign all year and vote. Folks, in a democracy, which is primarily a representative sort of governance, in a democracy, which is primarily a representative governance, we get to choose who has to represent us. However, folks, in reality, if you don't have money, you cannot even present yourself to be chosen. Unisika, you can't even participate in the game. And once you are chosen, the few that get the opportunity to be chosen, their main aim is to represent the party and not necessarily the electorate. I wonder when, or if there's anybody who's like a MP's clinic, where the MP has come maybe 2 or 3 times in a year to say, look, let's meet up and discuss things that I can take to Parliament and speak on your behalf. I don't know. I've never attended one where the MP comes to the constituency and say, listen, let me meet, today I'm in this area, let's all meet, let's discuss what are some of the government interventions that I can go and lobby and bring. Mentibida. Is that they are all voting yes or they are all voting no? Is that they are all walking out or they are all staying in? Our representatives in a democracy is that they will take our concerns to the House to shape policy. Can we honestly say our concerns are reaching the House? And indeed, are they shaping policy? Now, one very crucial and important aspect of this whole saga is accountability. Accountability. If I vote for you, then you are accountable to me. But accountability is almost a taboo. And it's usually not for those who are ruling, it's for those who have finished ruling. And anyone who demands, asks, pushes for accountability, you're clearly an enemy or opposition. And that's why you want accountability. That's why you want accountability. Opposition. And yes, how dare you even think of accountability? It's become a taboo word in governance. Folks, our rights and freedoms. Our rights and freedoms. To me, I think that's one of the most important of all the things. Of all the things, whether you are representing me, whether you are speaking for me, whatever it is, my rights and freedoms. If I were to do a list, I will place it at number one. That rights and freedoms should be guaranteed, fair and equity. But rights have shifted to those who have power and ruling. Freedoms have shifted to those who have money and power. So you steal yams, 5 tubers, you go in for 5 years. You steal 5 million, they form a committee and decide, when do you bring the money back? Can you bring part back? Or, let's plea bargain for bimra. I wonder if somebody steals 5 tubers of yam, you can go to the magistrate and say, magistrate, don't jail me, I'll bring 3 tubers back. In fact, I have to ask, Council Martin Pebo, please, that's what this one help me. I should have called you before the show, but help me out. Plea bargaining, if I steal 5 tubers and I'm facing, 5 years jail term, can I tell the court that, please, I'll bring 3 tubers back, just give me 1 year? Because surely, somebody can take $20 million, face the law and say, no, plea bargain, I'll bring some of the money back, don't jail me. Could still say, if we jail him, we have to buy him kenke, buy him yokogari, we'll spend money on him. So if he's going to bring part of the 20 million back, let's take it and let him go free. I'm wondering, those who steal a chicken and a goat, say, look, I haven't eaten the legs and the head and the intestines are there. Now, don't jail me fully. Plea bargain. Rights and freedoms. The equity of rights and freedoms. For me, it's number one, that once we live in the country, you wake up in the morning, your rights and freedoms are guaranteed, fair and equitable. But is it? Folks, because of how it whole works where majority carries the vote, it should be in a way that once you have won an election, it is believed that the majority of the people who voted chose you. So there's some sort of legitimacy, there's some sort of leverage, some sort of space to govern. But here we are, 8th January, 24 hours after handover, 7th January, campaign is in full swing. You open the radio station, those who are, reworking out the laws to say, no, it wasn't actually a loss, it's just a percentage, this, that, and then, bam. And the beauty about democracy, so I could be here running affairs, right? and I owe Ziggy, 1,000 cedis. As soon as I go to the other side of the fence and somebody comes, Mena Mede Ziggy had 1,000 cedis. You haven't paid Ziggy's money. You've been in government and you have not paid the nurses and you have not paid the teachers. And sometimes it makes you wonder, say, hold on. You just left 5 minutes ago with all this debt. So how can you all of a sudden, I know governance is continual, but you listen to the narrative as if this issue just happened right after handover and an issue nearby. So it could be anything, it could be energy issues, it could be agric issues, which have piled on and piled on and piled on 24 hours a week, 2 months after they leave governance. That's the beauty of democracy. You can come and say, hey, whoa, you haven't done anything. You haven't paid the nurses. 4 years arrears. You haven't paid 4 years. And you're thinking, all the 4 years you were there, why didn't you pay? And so, it just makes this whole thing some sort of a con. It makes this whole thing some sort of a con. But, well, that's what we have. Right after the majority have voted for you, campaign starts again. So, folks, we are not getting the full benefit of the very event that we so love. And worst of all, because of our tolerant nature, it defeats the whole purpose of voting. I vote because I want you to give me roads. I vote because you must give me health. I vote because you must give me education. You must give me potable water. And yet, you have communities that have existed for years without any of these things. Yet, Odiopa and ballot box in Inkosio. So you're Bema, if you're a man, don't bring them the ballot box. And so then you ask, what is it? Is it the beauty of queuing up and dropping a paper in a box? Is it just the beauty of queuing up and dropping a paper in a box and coming back to count? Why did you go and vote? Why? We have been unfortunate where the guy we chose was the guy who has the money and not necessarily the guy with the ideas and passion. And the guy who is going there is also going there because of his party and not necessarily because of those who voted. And we who queued up to vote, at least we must want something. At least there must be some reason why you woke up to go and vote, to give your power to somebody. You're literally transferring your power to somebody. There must be a reason why you decided to give your power to person A or person B. But it looks like we vote for voting's sake. It's very hard for a community to hit the road to say, listen, we demand that go and find some money and upgrade the teacher training within this community. It's very hard. Teacher enhanced training. The community is hitting the road. We must get A1 teachers within this community. It's very rare for community to hit and say, no. The dining infrastructure in this school is not good, or the sanitation in this school is not good or non-existent. Listen, if you're not coming, we're hitting the roads. It's very rare. But those are the very things why you wake up to say, I am going to vote. But instead, folks, I remember when the road tolls was initially abolished. Those who used to sell by the road tolls when traffic built up, and some of the traffic was just insane. I mean, half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes a whole hour just to pay 50 pesos. 1 hour just to pay 50 pesos. And so then the plantain chips and then the all those, just walk within the traffic and sell. So when it was abolished, obviously there was no traffic or the cars were passing. All those, they said, no, if that's the case, we did not vote for you to come and let traffic run freely. Honestly, traffic view. We did not vote for you to get the traffic moving freely. So we will vote against you. That's what we use our vote for. Build a slum. And when you go in there to, hey, we are the ones who voted for you. So if you clear the slum, we are not voting for you. Again, folks, this is something that beats my mind. But I'm hoping that there will be a miracle. Whether we like it or not, we are developing. We are falling back on infrastructure, falling back on education, behind on health. Look, I mean, in most aspects we're behind. I think the only thing that we are ahead is mobile penetration. After that one there, we are world leaders in mobile penetration. I think they're about, out of the 30 million people in Ghana, there are 70 million mobile phones. Everybody's on like 2.5 mobile phones, and we're moving. So that one we are very much ahead. But everything else, folks, we're sort of lagging behind. And here we are. We have divided ourselves into two big powerful forces, and we are hoping to achieve the same goal. So at every given time, there's another half that's not very impressed or very pleased or cannot compliment because they want their turn. And I've asked this 1,000 times. Is there a way where my win will be your win and your loss be my loss? Is there a way? Can we find a democracy where my loss is your loss? But currently, my loss is your win. And as I say in the palace, nobody goes to buy a bottle of schnapps to come and bless their enemies. Nobody buys a bottle of schnapps or calabash or palm wine to come and pour down to bless their enemies. So here we are, still addicted to voting, still crazy about voting. And I am yet to see how we're going to reap the benefits of this voting. So the rich man comes, pays, becomes a front runner and wins. Akaniaka. But I don't know, folks. I don't know. But I am hoping that this constitutional review thing would have come up with a Ghana form of democracy where those in opposition do not lose too much. They are not so desperate. They are not so desperate, so that the stakes would even out a bit, so that the pressure will calm down a bit, so that Ghana benefits. Now, everybody says, oh, after 4 years, now President Nico, forget it, folks. It's not just the president. He's moving with about 9,000-10,000 people. When the president is going, he's going with about 9,000-10,000 people. And trust me, so many of these people actually even earn more than the president. Oh yes, they are CEOs who earn 10 times what the president earns. And they are all living with the president. So the pressure on the state is too heavy. The pressure on the state at that point is too heavy. And that's how come we've been to IMF 17 times. By the time all these people gather their pensions and their little stash and go away, the state is in trouble. Can we lower the stakes? Can we extend the term? Can we reduce the powers of the president? Can we narrow down the direction where we need to go? Narrow it down so we know that we are moving this direction. I don't know. I'm not an expert, just passionate about it. 0302 216 541. Evening to you, Godwin in North Legon.
Yeah, Nana.
Yes, sir.
See, do you know why we do the right things in life?
Tell me.
About, if not 100%, about 99.9% of the right things we do in our life, okay, are to do with the knowledge of the right things. If not 100%, about 99.9. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We do the right thing not because we know this is right. We do the right things, it's because of the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we do the right things. Okay? The question I want to ask is, for us to be made to practice a system where those we entrust the affairs of this country and its resources to are to self-regulate, to deliver, and expect them to live up to expectations. This is what we are being made to practice. In a system like this, no one can vote wisely. You made mention of the citizen not holding the politicians accountable. The question I mostly ask is, how do you hold somebody accountable if the framework is such that the same person is to approve to himself, investigate himself, report to himself, and prosecute himself? How do you hold such a person accountable? Okay? There are communities who have been blocking roads. You talked about holding politicians accountable. It's all over, blocking roads and calling on the government to do their roads. But nothing happened. Because the same person approved to himself, investigate himself, report to himself, and prosecute himself. A tree does not disinfect its own branches to be fruitful. Neither does a political system that allows the managers of the country to self-regulate prove efficacious. Thank you.
Godwin in North Legon. 0302 216 541. Godwin is saying that even if you go and demand accountability, why no better? Who will come and account to you? Even if you go and demand accountability, who will account to you? Big question. Bert in East Legon.
Hi, Nana. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, I just tuned in, so I don't know the topic you are discussing actually, but I heard you mention of the tenure of the president being extended and reducing the power. Is that a topic
Well, I was talking about our addiction to voting, that, we are so obsessed about voting. But the very reason why we go and vote, we are not so aggressively demanding it as the passion we used to go and vote, for our human rights, for community development, even potable water. I mean, people can live without potable water, but yet still they vote.
Exactly. So, yeah, this has been the problem of this country. I've been wondering, what do we go and vote for? Because by the grace of God, I've had opportunity to travel across the world. And wherever I go, I try to assess and listen to what the people do and get them to where they are now. But in this country, we are all interested in going to vote. And I mean, that's all. Then my party has won, and so what? So my problem is, I just heard of the presidential term being extended, or the government agreed to extend the term. And I feel like it is no. The problem of this country has nothing to do with the tenure of the presidency. It has to do with the corruption, abuse of power, weak state institutions, and the rest. Those are the things we must tackle. But going to extend the tenure of the president, I mean, know in this country that, I don't know if it is true, but it is that the former president in 2022, the second term of his presidency, said that he had finished all that he could. So he was waiting for his vice at the time to continue from here. I don't know whether that statement was true. So imagine if it was true that he made that statement. That means from 2020 to 2022, he had done all that he could. From 2022 to 2024, it's just a waste of time, complete waste of time. And we are yet to extend it to another term. So in this case, Ghanaians will be there waiting for no activity being done, so to speak, because the president said he had finished all that he could and was just wasting our time.
I didn't hear that comment anyway.
Well, that's why I said it was alleged, because I heard something like that. I don't know how true that was. You understand? So that thing should be, no. If there's anything, then maybe we should go for a referendum and see if the people of Ghana want that. So the president, please, I know he's listening, or somebody close to him may be listening. This is something that we shouldn't even go there at all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, truth be told, avid endemic greed is incurable. Wilfred from Adidokpo, Volta region. I haven't heard from Martin Kwebu yet. When I hear, I will let you know that, plea bargain. If you steal some tubers of yam, do you get plea back? Can you, say I want to plea bargain with the Bahraini baby, but Nana Kwesi is on the line. Hello, Nana Kwesi.
Yeah, Nana. We have to have the same opportunities. And so, if you just like you say, we will be born here. How long our body and even here? Tell me to, I'll go for plea again. Instead of one, I'll give you two. Give me the time to grow it. That is only how I will understand that this thing is fair. And when you say it, they'll come and tell you that please bargain doesn't mean that the person is guilty. If you are not guilty, why are you going to bargain that you pay back the money? If you are not guilty, why are you going to bargain that you pay back the money? Are you for the Christmas that you want to get the country money? And these people making these arguments, some of them are lawyers, because the person involved is associated with their party. And they are members of parliament too. Nana? So you see the country we live in. These are lawyers. These are members of parliament. They sit in parliament. These are the people who are supposed to legislate acts. But the person, because it's involved somebody affiliated to them, they say plea again doesn't mean that the person is guilty. So why do you want to pay the country back some money? Why? And see, the common one, you've touched on so many things. Me, these people, these fathers and mothers who start on this review of the constitution, where did they engage the public, and where were they, and who did they call? That they arrive at extending the presidency to 5 years, and the president who is entertaining it. No. If you are competent, you are competent. Now, if you waste 4 years, what will the next 1 year, what will you do? What can you use to do?
Ejuma Okroma Ogasi.
No, I know, say Ejuma Okroma say. But the point is that the 4 years, you are not using it for anything. And for some funny reason, we keep putting incompetent people there. And for some funny reason, we think that is the time, is the duration that is what's making them incompetent. Now, can you see the logic? What's the logic in this one? The people are not doing the work. And for some funny reason, we are saying that it's because it's 4 years. That's why they are not doing the work. Really? So we should extend it for them. And wait, I'm coming over.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 years, the 5 years, are they doing it for us? Or they are doing, are we for the 5 years? Or the 5 years is for us? Because this one, we should have a serious consensus on it. See, I know that these political people, this NDC and NPP people, they will go for it. Because they are the ones who benefit the most. Okay? But those of us who are not affiliated to any of them, those of us who are who want to do accountability, those of us who say we are for Ghana, how are they engaging us for us to say whether we like it or not? Because if you leave it to these politicians, and Nana, so how are they engaging those? We belong to this corner, no? How are they engaging us for us to put in our input to say whether this we like it or not? I guess that opportunity will never be there. Then how will we, the citizens, hold these politicians and even those people in the public sector accountable? How?
Okay.
Let me give you a final example.
Okay.
The sports minister, before President Mahama came, he's been president before. And before he came, he told us that he has instructed the sports minister to be accountable, to be transparent to the people of Ghana regarding the blasters and how much you spend on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is public knowledge. Has the minister been doing that? Now, the best we can do is shout. When you go to the DFA, they'll tell you that go to the sports minister. They are the ones who have to tell you how much they spend because they are the ones who approve the budget. When you go to the sports ministry, the minister is doing committee. So Nana is saying, me, the ordinary citizen, that you are saying I should hold the politicians accountable. Then I'm making it again. When they are self-regulating themselves. So right now, what you wanted to say, Nana say it, I'm listening.
Okay, it's a contribution that came from Odote Ni Odote.
Okay.
And he says, great submission as always, Nana, but it won't work. Nana, I will wait. Give me one nation that has developed with democracy. Like I said the other day, someone used royal decrees, slave labor, and draconian measures to develop their nations. Then turn around and tell us to use democracy to develop ours. And we think we will ever reach their standards. Lord have mercy.
Nana, the issue is not democracy. The issue is not just democracy. It's born in the fact that we have a constitution that, Nana, but if, say, you have, like, you can't, it's not negotiable, say, this building, you have to complete it. Nana, once we go for it, if you see the Sagalame building, if it was non-negotiable, that you can abandon it. Now we are sure that we are occupying it. Wouldn't it be growth and progress? But we have a constitution that does not make it binding. We say we are a country, but we've left the path that the country have to pass on for success in the hands of politicians, in the hands of political parties. So all of them are coming with their own manifesto. So they come and they bring something that is good. A hospital, a school building, a road infrastructure. They've been it because they didn't start it. So we keep retrogression. So in a larger sense, I agree. This issue about democracy totally, it's not working for us. How many years has Ibrahim Traoré has been president for Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso is going as if he's been president for 10 years. Leadership, Nana, leadership. Yet we sit in this country and we are saying that 4 years is not enough. Somebody has been there less than that. And the country is going like he's been president for 10 years.
It's because
Are
he
we
hasn't.
kidding ourselves?
Is it not because he hasn't got any opposition or any parliament to answer to?
No.
He can wake up and say, "Listen, I'm doing A," and the honourable minority leader won't be jumping up and down. Hey, no, Mr. President, you can't do that. Could that not be the issue?
True. He now. He's an autocratic president, right? So, Nana, the flip point is also that he could have been messing up by now. Nana, even though say, oh, no, obey opposition or no, the other side is also, he's doing everything right now. The other side is also like, with all this power, he could have also been messing up, and then will be also to me in cash. Nana, so as for that, subscribe him, because I could bet my messy up too with the power. I'll bet my messy up. But what's the story now? The development is the story of Ibrahim Traore right now. Nana, leadership has been our problem, and the citizens of Ghana, when you vote for Nana Kwesi, Oba Ocha Ottoman Inuya Ocha Onai. Meanwhile, every 4 years, Ottoman to Nana Kwesi, Metro Maninuya no. Aren't you the problem?
Nana, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 0302216541. Hello, and Ali is on the line. Hello, Ali.
Hello, Nana. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Nana. Please, how are you doing today?
I'm very well, Ali.
All right. Nana, you see, the problem of Ghana is democracy. Democracy.
Ali, your reception, please position
Just
yourself
like
well.
when Nkrumah, after he ruled Ghana for some time, he realized Africa or Ghana cannot develop without having just one party with a common sense, just one party with a passion and drive to rule the country, just one party with the abilities, not putting square pegs in round holes. Democracy is not meant for us. All the nations, including America, UK, and then Taiwan, Singapore, just as you said, they use draconian ways of
Oh, Ali, I think you're lying. Thank you very much. Kofi Hayford is warming up in the wings to take over with Overdrive. Let me say that on the 19th of September, my 15th anniversary as Ansah Kwao's Grand Durbar at the Little Republic of Akwemu Edumasa. Our special guest of honor, of course, being the Chief of Staff himself, Dr. Julius Deborah. 19th of September. The only republic within the republic, my 15th anniversary Grand Durbar. I invite you all to Akwemu Edumasa. In the meantime, behind the scenes, on the ones and twos, as Oliver, Nana Kweku Emisa, and the legendary Ziggy. I am Nana Ansah Kwao IV, Chief of the Little Republic of Akwemu Edumasa. say until the lions have their own historians, the tales of hunting will always glorify the hunter. Next Monday, God willing, we'll be back to do this all over again. News bulletin coming up. Don't you even touch the dial.